Headstones knocked over and beer bottles strewn about. That's what caretakers found at the historic St. Francis Cemetery in Dayton, Kentucky. And to those people and the families of those loved ones, this is much more than just vandalism. Local 12's Angela Ingram joins us now with their story. Angela?
Rob, a group formed about 2 years ago to fix up the old cemetery. They put hard work into restoring a piece of history, only to see another group vandalize the cemetery, and it's all caught on surveillance.
The one over there says Poos, P-O-S. That's on my grandma's side on my dad.
Jim Weiss has history at St. Francis Cemetery. His family members are buried here. And 2 years ago, he and other volunteers began cleaning up the cemetery that had been neglected for decades.
We started to clean up here just to preserve what's left here. It's been vandalized a lot over the years. We've reached a point where we've got a lot of the trees and stuff cleaned up.
But this past Sunday, a group partied here, destroying the volunteers' hard work. They're seen on surveillance hanging from a flagpole.
There was about 6 to 8 guys that helped topple this flagpole that we erected. There was a nice solar lamp on top of it. The state of Kentucky flag along with the American flag that they paraded around with and burnt in the fire barrel over here.
The caretakers found broken headstones and alcoholic beverages tossed throughout the graveyard. St. Francis sits isolated along the train tracks, cut off from much of Dayton because there's no main access road. Volunteers who've worked hard to care for the property had hoped people would have more respect for the dead.
It's very disheartening just to think that you could destroy someone's grave, their finally resting place. It's suffered enough over the last 50 years here, and to come back after it's been publicized that this is being cleaned up and to try to bring it back to being a place to use alcohol or drugs, which is what we're trying to avoid at this point.
The Diocese of Covington oversees the cemetery and helps maintain the grounds. There are 900 people buried there, and 12 are veterans. Rob, back to you.
Angela, thanks very much. Maybe you can help police find these vandals. Call our partners at Crime Stoppers at 352-3040. You can get a cash reward.